Hey guys, so I decided I would read one more, and hopefully this one will sound better than my other one. This is Niall, and it's his P.O.V. The one I recently wrote that got 90 notes. Anyways, I hope you like it, if I post it. Okay, all the boys are out doing errands, and my best friend is only supposed to come later. I plop down on my bed and eye my Justin Bieber poster. I subtly checked out the poster and noticed something I've never seen before. There's a boner. I squint and inspect it from my bed. Damn, he looks huge. I suddenly excite myself, and I get a boner. I groan and the boner just gets bigger and bigger. I know I have to fix it, so I pull down my chinos and pull down my green leprechaun boxers. My heart-on slaps up against my stomach, and I bite down on my lip. I grab the head and slowly start rubbing it in slow circles. I moan and tilt my head back, managing to tease myself. I bring my hands down to my shaft and start rubbing up and down feverishly, my eyes never leaving Justin's boner. I slowly get faster and faster. I squeeze as I continue rubbing like no tomorrow. As if he's actually there, I start moaning his name, pretending it was him giving me a hand job and not myself. Ugh, Justin, oh my god, I moan, my fingers creating sparks against my aching shaft. The head of my dick turns red from the lack of attention, and I'm almost there. I imagine as if Justin is right there and he's kissing my neck as he's rubbing me. Holy shit, Justin, I can't hold it in, I moan, practically about to come within 2 seconds. Fuck guy. Niall? A feminine voice asks. I lose everything and I never got to come. I groan as my throbbing dick needs to be pleasured and finished. I look up and see she's there. I blush and look down at the ground. Your name. What are you doing here? I ask, sheepishly, trying to find a pillow to cover my area. No such luck. She notices my pathetic boner, which is aching, and giggles as she blushes as well. I thought I'd come by a bit earlier so we can hang out more. I see I'm interrupting though. She eyes it still. Might as well stay, I can't finish it off anymore. The beebs can only bring me so far, I sigh. She raises her eyebrows and walks over to me. Her laugh gives me a certain chill in my spine, and she adds, The beebs? You were masturbating to Justin Bieber? I blush and mutter for her to shut up. She giggles but stops suddenly, her eyes still on my dick. Can I try and finish it for you? She blushes a whole new shade of red. My mouth falls open and my boner gets a full-on. I can admit I've had some dirty thoughts about your name. She is drop-dead gorgeous and so hot too. I know she's a virgin, which is why it surprises me that much. Sure, I reply, still in shock. She sits down on the bed and eyes my boner. It gets even harder as her blue, green, hazel, brown eyes stare down at it with such intensity. Her hands slowly make it down towards my aching dick, and she gently grips the shaft. She slowly starts rubbing it, and I close my eyes and bite down on my lip. It feels so good, and I haven't felt someone give me a hand job since before the X Factor. Damn, I forgot how good it feels to have someone else do it. She's so graceful about it, but also she knows what to do and how to please me. Your name, I moan and tilt my head back, feeling so much pleasure. Don't stop. Go faster. She starts going faster, and I feel her squeezing at random times upon my shaft. I moan her name loudly again, and the head heatens up, and I know I'm back to where I was like before. I keep my eyes shut and grip the sheets. I yell her name out rather loudly and ejaculate my warm white liquids. She pulls her hands away, and I open my eyes. Before I can even look up, I feel a hot tongue licking the head and sucking off the cum. I gasp and freeze in place. She starts cleaning up my juices and licking all over, not leaving a drop of cum on my dick. It's so hot, and I bite down hard on my lip not to moan right there and then. Holy shit. This is so hot. Don't you fucking dare get another boner, Nye. Not now. Holy shit, I want to screw her, but I want to be passionate. Not like my other times. I want to make her feel special. I shove the thoughts out of my mind, and she pulls away and licks her lips before blushing and smiling sheepishly. Your name, I say, pulling her into my arms and cuddling onto her tightly. I want you, love. Her big blue, green, hazel, brown eyes look up into mine, and I cave. I lean down and press my shaky lips against hers. Her lips feel warm and soft, a perfect match against mine. One hand leaves around her waist, and I lift her chin up slightly with my index finger. I deepen the kiss, and she kisses me back. I pull away to catch my breath and rest my forehead against hers. What do you say, your name? I smile and blush a bit. Make love to me? She bites down on her lip and looks a bit scared. I add, I know you're a virgin, and I'll be as sweet and gentle as possible, love. I don't want to hurt you in any way. She looks into my eyes and slowly nods. I grin and hug her tightly before pecking her lips softly. I run my hands to the bottom of her shirt and gently pull it off. I see her bra size and admire it, not seeing one that isn't on a computer for the longest time. She blushes and says, I'm sorry, they're sort of small, big. No, they're perfect, love. The most perfect size, I tell her softly. My hands slowly make their way to the back of her bra and I slowly unhook it. I let it fall to the ground and my hands cup her warm breasts. She locks into place a bit and I slowly and gently start moving my hands around them. Your name starts relaxing and closes her eyes. I begin to rub the outline with my fingers and make sure I get every inch. I squeeze them gently before beginning to work on her nipples. The moment I touch them, your name moans in a low tone. I smile and feel happy that I'm the reason behind that moan. I start circling them and flicking them with my fingertips. She leans her head back and bites down on her lip. I continue playing with her sore nipples until she begs me to go lower. My warm hands pass her flawless belly and I slowly pull off her pants. I run my fingers over her underwear before grabbing the outline and slowly taking it off. As soon as the underwear are off, I can tell she's insecure. Your name, I peck her lips. You're insecure, don't know what for. Me serenading her like that little line boosts her up Me serenading her that little line boosts up her confidence a bit and she relaxes and lets go of her tension. I run my hands up over her entirely and feel her against my skin. I slowly push in one finger inside of her and slowly start pumping it in and out of her. I surprisingly find that finger to be very wet and she moans, not being pained one bit. She feels pretty tight, but my finger has no problem getting in. She moans my name and I gulp, getting yet another boner. I start rubbing faster inside of her and she begins bucking her hips to my rhythm. I feel her clench up inside and I know she's about to orgasm. I quicken up my pace and even more and go a bit harder inside of her. She begins moaning non-stop and she's torturing me like crazy. I feel her clench and she lets out an orgasm. My fingers feel even more wet and I slowly pull it out. I bring the wet finger to my mouth and slowly push all in, sucking her off. Damn, your name tastes sweet, very sweet. I roll her over and have her on top of her. You ready, love? I ask and kiss her softly on the lips. She gulps and nods. I press my lips onto hers one more time and kiss her deeply for a few seconds before pulling away. I grab my boner and slowly guide it to her entrance. Once it's positioned, I put my hand back on one side of her and slowly push it in not even an inch. Niall, she whimpers, afraid but wants more. I smile and peck her forehead once more before slowly shoving my entire length in. I go super slow, but I see the more I push inside of her, the more she's in pain. I feel very bad, but I keep reminding myself it will be over. I manage to put my length into her, and something inside me jolts. She's so tight, and it feels so good. It takes every bit of strength not to moan right there and then. I know I can't cause my beautiful, your name. Oh God, I suck at this. Man, I can't cause my beautiful, your name to be in pain. I feel so much pleasure going on and I wince like crazy, containing it all in. I look at her lovely face and she's still wincing. She's still in pain and trying her best not to cry. I took a piece of her brown, blonde, red, black hair behind her ear and pressed my lips down to hers, still inside of her. She doesn't kiss me back because of the pain, but I graze her bottom lip gently and mumble against her lips. I'm here for you, love. The pain will soon go away. I pull my lips away from hers and look at her beautiful face. Your name slowly starts calming down, and soon enough, all her stress is gone. She moans and grips onto the sheets. I know she feels the pleasure now. Niall, she whimpers, her sexy but beautiful voice turning me on. Don't just stay there. I start slowly pushing myself in and out of her. Since she's finally feeling the pleasure, I decide to let out a moan I've been dying to get rid of. Your name, you're so tight, I moan and continue, feeling her inside squeeze against my aching dick. Now you're so big, she moans and breathes loudly. I smile the biggest smile ever. Receiving the best compliment a guy can get from the most beautiful girl certainly makes my day. Niall, she whimpers, needing more. I grin and start pumping into her with more speed, but I never let go of the passion. I make sure the thrusts are nice and easy, but very speedy. My lips find hers, and this time she kisses me back passionately. I gently press my body down on hers and feel her erect nipples making their way into my chest and creating shivers all over my body. I thrust against her G-spot, making the head feel sparks all over. Hitting the G-spot feels amazing, and I make sure I never miss it once after that thrust. My dick twitches and I know I'm close. I get in a few more dozen very, very speedy but passionate thrusts before I feel as if I can't contain it much longer. The tightness is driving me insane. She bucks her hips and I thrust against her G-spot, making the head turn deep again. Oh my, your name. Your name. I feel my balls aching and I shoot all my warm liquids into her straight up. My dick relieves itself and I groan in pleasure. That felt amazing. Niall, I'm almost there, she breathes loudly. I continue my deep, passionate thrust. There's so much moisture inside of her and it feels so nice. I keep pressing against her G-spot and manage to squeeze it one more before she clenches up and lets out a huge orgasm, shouting out my name. That's so hot and I feel my cheeks blush. I pull my dick out and see it's throbbing with joy. I smirk and roll away from her. I grab her by the waist and lift her up, pulling her into my side. She squeals of joy and giggles. I hold her close and she rests her head in my chest. I slowly begin to play with her hair and she gently brings my lips down to her free ear. Your name, love, be mine and only mine, I whisper and feel my cheeks blush beyond relief. She looks up into my eyes with a shocked look on her face. She eyes my lips before slowly pressing them down on mine. I smile to the kiss and kiss her back passionately, our lips making fireworks. Obviously, her kiss meant a yes. We've been the happiest couple and the luckiest couple ever since. Your name, still to this day, teases me about masturbating to Justin Bieber. Let's just say he's not the one I masturbate to anymore. And that was that. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't know how you guys read my stories. There's like so many mistakes and I just screwed everything up. I am so sorry. And yeah, my camera sucks, but I'm using webcam. So if you guys have any requests, and I am so sorry if this is gross to you or anything, then just exit and please don't give me hate. I don't know, I felt like doing this because one guy did this one about my Zane mirror one. I thought it'd be interesting if I did one. So tell me if you want me to do like one, or if you have a request for me to write, just inbox me. Okay.